Update 3 on Cyclone Joyce as of 12 AM Australian Western Standard Time on January 12th. It had winds of 50 miles per hour and a pressure of around 992 millibars, intensifying 18.4 south, 121.2 degrees east, 74 miles west of Broome, southwest. Cyclone warnings are in effect for large parts of the coast of Western Australia, and the storm will be making landfall fairly soon in the next day or two. It depends really how much it hugs the coast, as it has been doing recently, but we do expect it to dive towards the west, as you can see on that graphic, and then off towards the southwest, could go on towards Perth and maybe affect that region with some strong winds and heavy rainfall, although tropical storm force winds will probably be long gone by the time the storm gets there. Around a day or so after it moves inland, we expect it will weaken substantially. Here's the wind field right now, and the distance is 216 miles from Port Hedland, which is under the watch, and it's a CDPS stage 2, meaning that minor damage is probably what we're going to be seeing here, but also rainfall, of course, could cause some significant flooding. Cyclone warning for Beagle Bay to Port Hedland, including Broome. Here's the chance of tropical storm conditions in the next few days. You can see there very high chances along that region, although it is very sparsely populated and the storm moves inland. You see the rainfall there discharging over the parts of Western Australia and then further towards the south by Sunday, long gone by then. And you can see possibly another cyclone up towards the northwest, which may well form but stay away from land. But obviously tropical storm conditions very likely. The Bureau of Meteorology still predicting a Category 3 landfall tomorrow as the storm impacts Western Australia. Sea surface temperatures are fairly high. That's one of the reasons why this storm could intensify rapidly. 30 degrees Celsius, perhaps even one or two little shades of 31 there as well, but it will decrease as it moves further south. And wind shear is also very low as well. Obviously low wind shear is very good for a storm's development, so it's not good for us. Very low amounts of wind shear ahead of the storm all the way up until landfall, which will be the main inhibitor to land interaction. Here's how it's been looking on the satellite then, and you can see it looking maybe a little bit bare on the western side, certainly compared to what we saw yesterday with those big flare-ups of thunderstorms. But the convection is concentrated around the centre of the storm now, so it could get going, but it does appear to me at least that maybe it's still moving just a little bit too far to the south there and could be impacting land sooner than anticipated. It's already going to be impacting land sooner than what was anticipated yesterday, and that could happen sooner rather than later. We'll wait and see on that one. Wind speeds near the centre are 50 miles an hour. The Bureau of Meteorology say 85 kilometers per hour, which is ever so slightly more. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which is still under reconstruction this time, but check it out. You can also find us here on YouTube, of course. Subscribe if you haven't, search Force 13. You can also like us on Facebook, and you can follow us on Twitter, search Force 13 on both of those. You can also add our official Skype account, Force 13 as well, and my personal account, Fool13, at extension 9094 on Discord.